Hey everyone, how y'all doing? So it's time to go over all the knives I carried for the week, and this is for week number 10 of 2023, and it went from Monday, March 6th through Sunday, March 12th. And I did something a little different last week. I decided instead of standing around trying to decide what knife I was going to carry, I was going to make it easy. So if you don't know, I've been doing shorts where I roll a 10-sided die and whatever number it lands on is what I carry. So I have a list of 10 knives. They're numbered, and I have this 10-sided die, and I roll it, and whatever number is the knife I carry for the day, and I'll replace that one with a different knife. So say I roll a 5 and I carried that knife, I'd pick another knife, put it in the number 5 slot, and go about it the next day. So yeah, I did it every day for the week, and I carried 7 different knives, and some of my favorites I got to carry this week. But yeah, get down to it. So Monday, rolled a die. Don't remember what numbers they were, but first one was a Civivi Elementum 2 button lock, and I was happy to get this back in my pocket. Nice EDC knife. You know, the Elementum's a great EDC knife. The button lock makes it that much better. It's a little thicker than the regular Elementums. Handle's just a little bit longer. Just feels so much better in hand. And yeah, it's real fidgety now. You know, button lock works great. Got great action. But yeah, I carried this. This also has Nitro V steel. Different than the other ones I have. I do have 4 Elementums, and yeah, I really like this one. So Monday it was the Elementum 2 button lock, and next day I rolled Tuesday, and I got another one of my new favorites, which is the CJRB Pyrite, which is another button lock. I really like this one. I like the thumb studs a little better than the flipper tab in general, usually anyways. Great action on this. You can choke up on here a little bit. Good jimping. The button lock works excellent. Lightweight, kind of thin. Deep carry pocket clip. I got some gunk all over my scale there. Nice deep carry pocket clip. The Elementum also, they're both done, pocket clips are both done well. Excellent carries. The Pyrite's got AR RPM 9 steel, which I like. I like Nitro V also. Just another awesome everyday carry knife, you know, for general EDC tasks. You know, these 2 knives are excellent. So yeah, Tuesday, got the Pyrite. Yeah, I've been replacing whatever I drew. I replace it with a different knife. But tell you the truth, after a while, some of these knives are going to be going back on the list because they're just good knives. The Elementum, the Pyrite, a couple of the other ones, yeah, they'll be making it back on the list. Wednesday, though, I rolled, and it came up with a CRKT Pilar Large, and I just got this recently. Pretty awesome knife. Like I said, I don't know why I never got the original Pilar, the smaller one, or this one. I did have the Pilar 3. It's one of my favorite, you know, semi-hard use EDC knives. But these Pilars are just so cool. Ergos on here, on this, excellent. so comfortable in hand. Pretty slicey blade with, it's got a real tall flat grind. Sheep's foot type cleaverish blade. Works good. I'm really liking the Pilars. Action's great. And this one also has a flipper tab, which I always say flippers are not my favorite thing, but I like it on this one. I mean, reverse finger flick it, excellent, easy. But yeah, a lot of times I actually do find myself using the flipper tab on this. Don't know why, but this was the base model I got on sale, Sportsman's Warehouse, for just under 20 bucks. 8CR 13 MOV steel, full stainless steel frame lock. Just an excellent little knife. It's like, why did I not get one of these a long time ago? But I got one. I'm glad I did. So that was Wednesday. Thursday I rolled, and it came up one of my favorite knives ever. And this is what I mean. Some of these are going to go back on that list eventually. But it was the Benchmade 940 Osborne. And yeah, this is one of my all-time favorites. I love the blade shape, the blade design, reverse tanto. Has a fairly robust tip. The axis lock, thumb studs, nice thin carry. I put a deep carry pocket clip on it, or did this come with it? I can't remember. Yeah, I think I put the deep carry clip on it. I ordered it directly from Benchmade, and yeah, boy, I had this in my pocket Thursday, and I cut anything I could possibly cut with it and used it. Yeah, just an awesome knife. It's a classic. It's been around forever. Obviously, I got the classic version of it, the green anodized aluminum scales, the purple backspacer. Just love this knife. I really dig it. I did lay the edge back a little bit to about 17 degrees, and it slices better than it originally did. But yeah, I got to carry the Benchmade 940. So Friday, I rolled, and it came up CJRB Feldspar, the large one. So I had two CJRBs this week, and this is one of the knives that I love this knife. When I got it, I carried it a ton, and then I haven't carried it for quite a while. I believe this was a White Mountain Knives exclusive with this double coral red micarta hand scales, D2 blade. Again, ergos on this are excellent. I wish the sharpening trailer here was a little bit bigger to choke up on, but I can. And just a slicey knife, full flat grind, good action. I mean, what can you say about the Feldspar? It's became one of the CJRB's classic knives. One of their first models. Deep carry clip, works good. No problems with that. I just love the color of the scales. It's a little bit heavier because it has full stainless steel liners. They have no milling, for weight reduction. But yeah, I was glad to get this back in my pocket again, because like I said, I haven't carried it in quite a while, but man, I just love the way it just flows. And it's got a pretty pokey, stabby tip on there, but it's not super dainty, so I like that. Yeah, just an awesome again, another awesome EDC knife. I did have fun carrying this again. Now, Saturday, after I drew, I can't remember. I think after I drew the feldspar, I replaced it with something different. I decided I was going to put a traditional knife in, and I put in my first Rough Rider. I won this. This was like the first YouTube giveaway win I won, and I can't even remember. It was like 3 years ago. But I put in Rough Rider Canoe. This is model RR048, so it's an older model. In fact, on the shield it says Rider R-I-D-E-R instead of R-Y-D-E-R. So it's an older model. This bone covers, nickel silver bolsters, pins, you know, all that. Brass liners, but got a pretty nice main blade. The spring tension's not the greatest on this one, nor on this one. Then you got a smaller blade, but I like the canoe pattern. I like this knife, so I carried this Saturday, my main blade. It was the only knife I had on besides the blade on the multi-tool. And I used it a little bit. Wasn't a big deal. First I just dropped it in my pocket, and it was I had sweatpants on to start the day, and it was rattling around on my flashlight. I didn't like that. And I had these little leather pocket slips with a pocket clip. I got 2 different sizes. I think this is large, maybe the medium, I'm not sure now. I got them off Smoky Mountain Knife Works a long time ago, and this isn't the best knife for it, but I'd put it in there, clip it in my pocket, so the knife stayed, you know, still in my pocket, didn't bounce around, but I couldn't get it out. In fact, I tried to get it out, I kept pushing it down, so you can push up from the bottom. What I ended up doing was pulling this out, the whole thing out of my pocket, pulling the knife out, opening it. It kind of seemed like it added an extra step to the whole process. Then put it back in my pocket. Well, that was kind of a little bit annoying, but it was doable. First time I really used this because it's hard to find the right knife to fit in them, you know. Larger trapper actually works a little better than the canoe, so I put this end down because I feel this is a little bit thicker and it holds it better. Here's the small one. You gotta shove it in there, and then you still can't pull it out. The whole thing's gonna come out of your pocket. But I think this is actually the right size to be using. Although, you see, it's kind of hard to get out, but it'll stretch. So, most of the day I carried it like that. And then in the evening, I dropped it. Hit the floor. I picked it up. And it's like, crap. The shield popped out. I had to find it. It was upside down, so it was kind of dull color. Finally found it. I took some Gorilla Glue, the toothpick. I put some glue in the cutout, put that back on, and I still gotta clean some of the glue residue off, but I got it back together. It's probably stuck better than it was originally. But yeah, so Saturday I carried something I probably would not have carried as my main blade ever. You know, I've carried the Rough Riders and stuff as a secondary, just a pocket drop, you know, one of my pockets. yeah, that was kind of fun. I don't want to carry one of these every day, but once in a while it's cool. And doing this dice roll, I got to carry it, so that was cool. Sunday, I rolled and I got my second Civivi and my second Elementum. I had put in the original button lock in some point during the week, and it came up for Sunday. And I still like this one. A lot of people hate this knife. They didn't like it when it first came out. There was a lot of, complaining about it, mocking it, making jokes about it. A lot of people didn't like it. Well, I dig this one. I don't know if I'd like the regular version, my Carter handles or not, but I got the more premium with Damascus blade, the blue shred carbon fiber. I just love the looks of this knife. It's very, I don't know, stylish or whatever. And I consider this, even though it's fairly large, more of a gentleman's carry. And yeah, I mean, I don't know why people don't like it. I really dig this. But I haven't carried it in a while either. Once in a blue moon, I will. But yeah, I carried this on Sunday. I like the size of this Civivi. If they'd ever would make a button lock Elementum like this with a flipper in the size of this one, wow, I think that would be my favorite knife. This one, if you don't know, is locked when it's closed. You have a button, you have to hit the button lock, kind of flick it out, and then you unlock it like a regular button lock, but you have to use it to open and close. No flipper tab, no thumb studs. So yeah, man, they come out with one like this in this size. See the size difference? Yeah, that would be one of my all-time favorites. And I suspect someday they will. They're keeping the Elementum line going. Something different almost every year, so yeah, that'd be excellent. But that's all the knives I carried for the week. I did carry, I don't have it on me, it's still out there in my cigar box. I carried the Leatherman Free T4. I just picked that up, so be on the lookout for a video on that. And today's Monday. I already rolled the dice for today. The short is posted, short video on that's up. So if you want to see what I carry every day, each day, check out the shorts I've been doing. They're short videos, they're less than a minute. I kind of explain what I do, and I roll the 10-sided die, and whatever it lands on is the knife I carry that day. But guess that'll do it for this video. It's been a lot of fun doing that. I hope you guys enjoy it, if you catch those shorts videos. And yeah, guess that'll do it for this video. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. And until the next video, bye.